When the girl returned home from school, she discovered her mother had been murdered. Her hands were bound, lying in a pool of blood. Strangely, instead of being afraid, the girl cheerfully greeted her mother. Her quick thinking had made her realize the killer was still present. Her calm behavior unexpectedly saved her life. She casually placed her backpack on the table and prepared to do her homework. The killer dripped 3 drops of blood onto her notebook, testing her reaction. Yet she remained composed, even leisurely singing a song. Still not convinced, the killer called their home phone. The girl, maintaining her composure, naturally called for her mother to answer the phone. Seeing no unusual reaction, the killer decided to spare her. What the killer didn't know was that as soon as he left, the girl broke down in tears. Looking at her mother's corpse, she was devastated and vowed to find the killer and avenge her mother. She dedicated 20 years to this goal. She studied criminal psychology extensively before enrolling in a police academy and becoming an officer. Though she solved numerous cases over the years, she never found the killer who murdered her family. Until one day, when the killer struck again, using the exact same method as 20 years earlier. Memories flooded back into her mind, as if returning to the day her mother died. With a fresh crime scene, she quickly analyzed the criminal's pattern and deduced that the perpetrator was a strong adult male, aged between 40 to 55, with a calm and patient personality. He liked to remain at crime scenes after the murder and would even call the victim's family. With this direction, she immediately deployed her team, ordering one group to stay at the crime scene while she and another team returned to the police station to wait for a call. Everything unfolded exactly as she predicted. The killer called in the middle of the night. Strangely, he didn't speak but played a piercing sound wave. Though the call was brief, the police traced the signal and located his position. They quickly apprehended the suspect and found evidence of the crime in his home, confirming he was the killer. But something felt wrong to the girl. Everything had gone too smoothly, as if the killer had deliberately led them to him. Moreover, the suspect was only in his 20s with intellectual disabilities. How could he have committed the murder 20 years ago? Yet when she questioned him about being at the crime scene, he offered no explanation and immediately confessed to the murder. This further convinced her that he wasn't the real killer, just an unfortunate scapegoat. Before she could unravel the mystery, the suspect swallowed razor blades in prison and took his own life, cutting off their only lead. Will the girl ever find the real killer and avenge her mother?